Batten, who is battling for a spot at third base with an injured Manny Machado right now. And Landon Knack gets the start today. We expect multiple. 24. There's a swing and a miss. Strike three.
He's probably fooled. I mean, here comes the off speed, and it's up and away.
In the ball game today. It's Manny Margot.
Watch him also in the outfield. Nothing. Dodgers in postseason, but last year, really laid an egg.
1-2. Change cut on him. Mitchell is coming to bat.
Two spots are open. He's battling for that one spot.
He's field to the second baseman, and Mason. Freddie Freeman comes in, smacks the first pitch deep to left field. It's headed back. It is gone. Freddie Freeman's first swing on the first. Nobody on. Pitch to Will Smith. Back on it is the right fielder. There's Max Muncy.
Max Muncy, who was second most with a lot of runners in scoring position.
1-2 is hit a slight left center. And hope to start with 5 pitchers. 5 starting pitchers.
To lead off the ball game has been very
high strike. 2-2. He gets another strike. Home run. Pitch to Margot. Fielder Cal Mitchell in foul ground last year. Pitch hits it up to the hole. That's off the shortstop field, and Vargas stretching it for 2. Last year, former first rounder went through the hole on the left side. That's a base hit. Third base.
So what do you mean he hit the ball?
That's in the air to center. And tagging at third is Vargas. Ball will be caught by Bryce Johnson. Vargas will come to the plate and score for New York. Starting swings and strikes out. Outstanding today.
The Dodgers pitching. Yeah, game.
Still look good too. There's strike 3 call. The pitch. Oh, might have got him on the left hand.
Well, this is something you don't want to do in Minnesota in a spring game.
No. That's one hop for Ramos in right field. In opposite field, he's been around quite underneath it. Back pedals and makes the catch. And the runners stay with it.
Up to Cal Mitchell. This one lined to right field. Ramos charging, has to play it on a hop. Mercado rounding third on his way. He's going to score standing up. And the Padres are on the
third for Mason McCoy. And the pitch right center, but Ramos right there runs to the first for 1. He swings it down to third. Batten is there. He throws across. Is that any good?
Oh.
But there is the shortstop, the Braves. Will Smith first, and the shortstop, Tyler Wade. Bucks here at Camelback Ranch, 2-1 Dodgers. Nabil Chrismat with the Mets. 2012. It's a deep fly ball to left center field, but playable. That were teammates at one point in San Diego. This one is, and coming over, Miguel Vargas. He's got during last season. Slowly up the middle. That is picked up by Chris Ohm. Pitches for Nabil Chrismat. We can expect 3-2 off speed. Grouchy, a leadoff single in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch to Margot. Third short hopped on to second. That's a double play around the horn.
A few thousand other people.
And this is going to be an infield single. Vargas with a ground ball to third. Grabbed by and left. 2-1 Dodgers after 4.
Opportunity though with some other really talented young up and kind of finding their spot. There we go. Okay, how would you rate that play?
I give that a like.
By the way, don't try this at home.
Right. Dodson to Oscar Mercado. In this, Freddie Freeman right on the lip of the outfield for the bag. Backhanded by Chris Owings. He straightens out the 5th. 2-1 Dodgers. An arm for the Padres that they picked up. Ray Santos. Yeah, wave and a miss. He got an off-speed pitch.
The way back, he kind of short arms.
There's a ground ball right side and into right field for a 1-out base hit. This one rounding second, an opposite field single for swung out and well hit. Deep right center field. It's going to be caught on the warning track, but a run will score as after that date on the calendar. 2:22 with 6. There's a man left. We go to the 6th across the board, but most of them will run through those for you in a little bit. The Orioles for a long time. Diamondbacks. Ground ball to short. Trey Sweeney. Athletics, the Cardinals. Most recently for the Mets. Gone through there to help him out. That'll be a little. Got it with a backhand. One play. It's to first. Robertson over to second from first. 2.9 ERA as we get past the midway point. Wave and a miss. Strike 3. He frequently outperformed a lot of talent. Popped up new pitcher for San Diego, the right-hander. A lot of 2021. Picked up by the Dodgers. Sweeney, ground leadoff single for Sweeney. Marks is in front of the second base bag, grabbed by Nate Mondew for the 6th inning.
I didn't mind playing right like a duck out of water.
Miguel, he'll make the catch. Oh, come on, he made it as high as AAA last pitch. Yeah, wave and a miss. He struck him out. Got him to
one late swing.
Boa. Swung on, hit this. He's got it handled. Swaggerty puts it away. Some ups and downs with the Mariners. 8 games last year, 8 games the year before.
Foul territory.
Gauthier field backpedaling is Jacob Stirrups up. Caps in spring training. Pitch cut on and missed. It was inside. That's outside. Padlow will take a walk. Anyway, in game out. Off pitch to Avens. Runner goes, and it's inside ball 4. It's back. Oh, runner takes off from second, heading down to third, and
yeah, he had a big lead to begin.
Pitch now. Avens goes for second. This one into left. Fielding second is Avens. He is at Festa. Can't finish the 7th. So Logan Gillespie, a right-hander, takes over with 2 outs and runners at the corner. University of Central Florida. It's this one. In is Ornelas. He will make the catch.
And our player in that day, his first game, where we're hitting then.
Arizona stays with the KBO. Pitch clock. And this one plunks Tyler Robertson. A match. Runner at second base. Marcy Tad.
They went to Sydney, Australia. 15th game from California.
Pryor will come out and talk to Taransky. Bases are loaded now, too.
High school.
Center field. And the shortstop straight for Mitchell Taransky.
Especially this spring.
Great. Someone like him got confidence, I think, on my swing. And,
for Serie Nacional.
We're on the outer quarter of the plate.
5-0 record. 17-year-old Ethan Salas. He struck him out.
It's been a tough. Was on a time violation where he stepped out of the box.
1-1 pitch. He's fouled. Still in play, and that's going to be caught. Left-hander sends one home, and he gets him swinging. And that's the ball. 2-0 with a 4-1 win here this afternoon.
Just pick up relatively where you left off last year, just getting the results early this spring. How's that feel to kind of get going?
It feels good, obviously. It's just nice to play a game. Feels like we've been here for a couple of weeks just practicing. But, I mean, the first few games, you're just trying to see strikes and swing at the right pitches, and able to do that today.
For you during spring, whether it's a number of at-bats, what's kind of the focus for you to know that you feel ready for the season?
Yeah, usually just around 40 is about what I typically go for. So, like, I'll take tomorrow off, and then I'm going 3 straight days just to kind of get the legs going and, feel the soreness and get that out. So I like to play a lot in spring just to kind of – I feel good at the beginning, and then there's always a week where it feels like you can't get a hit, and then you got to get rid of that, and then hopefully feel good by the end of spring training. But right now, I'm feeling pretty good.
Does that process speed up at all just for the Korea game?
No, I just kind of treated it like the WBC. The last 2 times I've done that, I just started hitting earlier in the off season than I normally do. That's about it. I feel trying to treat the live VPs as game-like as you can to, treat those as ABs, extra ABs as well. So feel pretty good right now.
Are there parts of just like the schedule this spring with the Korea games that make it more of a burden, or is it just more excitement about getting to go and play there?
No, I think there's no burden. It's baseball. You get to play baseball, and baseball's not a burden at all. So, we're just trying to get, as many ABs as we possibly can as fast as we can, so we are ready for March 20th.
Has Dave said where you're going to hit in the lineup
yet?
I
think we'll find out in a few days. Because I think Shohei and I are playing that day, his first game. So
that will be the hint.
That will be the hint. Yeah, you'll see where we're hitting then.
Well, Dave, another really strong performance from your team today. But let's start with Landon Knack. How impressive were those 2 innings from him today?
It was great. He came out with a purpose today, and he showed his pitch mix, attacking hitters, and picked up where we left off yesterday, and threw a lot of strikes, and was very efficient today. So to do 2 innings, get that under his belt, very positive.
I know yesterday you talked about just the performance from the pitching side as well as the offensive performance, but when you get to see so many guys come out, what are your overall takeaways from what you've been seeing from the pitchers?
I think good. Obviously today we saw some guys that came over from the minor league side, and they did a great job of being in this environment, throwing strikes and keeping these guys at bay. So a lot of good stuff on the pitching side.
Freddie Freeman, first pitch, hits a home run. Seems like he picked up right where he left off.
I think he did. You know, hitters hit, and it's funny. It's just a couple days ago he was in the batting cage saying he thinks he forgot how to hit. So, you know, when the lights come on, Freddie goes out there and does what Freddie does. So good start to his spring.
Now, he told us that we should be finding out what the top of the order is going to look like sometime next week. Should we be looking forward to that?
I think so, yeah. You know what, I've kind of had some one-off conversations with each guy, and I've got a pretty good idea of how I want to kind of line it up. And these guys they're not letting on as much as they do know, so we'll let everyone know soon enough.
We love it. Now, Miguel Vargas, we've talked about how just more comfortable he looks in left field. What did you see from him today?
Man, he's doing a heck of a job. You know, he's working really hard with Clayton and doing some stuff in batting practice and getting jumps on the ball. And today, what a heck of a play. Coming in, dive and catch, and that's a big out.
Dave, thank you so much, and congrats on the win today.
All right, Kirsten, you got it.